Oh my gosh. Hello, welcome to Asian Petrolhead. Today we have 2020 Volkswagen Jetta for our night drive. So we're going to show you the headlamp system and tail lamp system and also interior lights, and also go for a short night drive. Yes, we're a little bit late with this 2020 Volkswagen because we just got this all new 7th generations here in Korea starting last October. So we're a little bit late, but nonetheless, we got it as a press car. We're also editing the daytime review. So if you have missed that, please refer to the link above. Okay, let me just start showing you the car from the front. Just like all new Volkswagen cars, we have very horizontal design theme going on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 line. My favorite one is the thick one on the top that sort of connects to the C-shaped LED area. We also have burp type turn signal. We also have fog lamp that also works as cornering lamp. Okay, so that's what it looks like from the front, and it looks, I personally think there's just too many lines on the top. So guys, do let me know what you think about the front design. And some of you said you cannot really see much, but our daytime review, we also have daytime review, so please refer to daytime review for design reviews and everything. This night drive is designed to show you what the headlamp and tail lamp and interior illuminates at night, so we can help you, choose the right car for you. And I don't know who made this, but it looks a little bit dangerous, Why did it have to be like a D shape like this? But nonetheless, we have 1.4 liter turbocharged gasoline engine. It makes about 150 horsepower, 184 pound-feet of torque. Engine made it to 8-speed automatic and no-wheel drive, just front-wheel driven. Okay, and stay tuned because throughout the review, you're gonna compare this to Hyundai Elantra N-Line, and at the end, we're gonna show you which one I would buy personally. And this one will cost you, direct conversion here in Korea, about 27K, while 1.6 liter turbo N-Line will cost you 25K. Price-wise, Hyundai Elantra is a lot less expensive because this Jetta is import for us. Okay, so, and also Elantra makes about 204 horsepower, so this makes it only 150 horsepower, so that's a little bit better there too as well. And we have a tire. It's came with a winter tire. It's wearing 205, 55 by 17 on front and back. Compared to Elantra, this Jetta looks a lot taller. I tried the handling this afternoon and it handles pretty nicely, but it seems Elantra handles a bit better because Elantra has just overall lower center of gravity than the Jetta. From the side, it seems like they used minimum lines on the side character to create simple yet strong looking side profile. I kind of do like it, so guys, do let me know what do you think about it in the comment section. And the turn signal, when you have it, it's got also LED lamp right there. So, I almost forgot to show you, but let me just put a B-roll. That's DRL, headlamp, turn signal, high beam, fog lamp, cornering lamp, and this is what horn sounds like. I keep forgetting everything nowadays. So, okay, let me also show you quickly the car from the rear. We also have LED combination tail lamps looking like this. Turn signal right there, and it says Jetta. VW logo right here. Reflectors on the bottom, and here it's actually hidden type. It's actually fake. It's actually hidden type. It's located on the left side. Okay, so let me also quickly show you. The trunk seems to be very large for a compact car. So I think this Jetta has a larger trunk compared to Hyundai Elantra. Okay, but we have a actual temporary use spare tire, smaller one, and we have some tools here, and you can also fold the seats like this to yield more cargo room. So that's pretty good. It's not flat, but at least you have a, you know, access to the second row seats. Okay, now let me also show you the second row seats. You guys know I'm about 6'2", and there's a good amount of leg room, and headroom is also decent as well. So if you ask me, you know, compared to Hyundai Elantra, I think it is a little bit more spacious inside, and definitely compared to 6th generation, this all new 7th generation is a lot more spacious. Okay, material check. Hard. So except this part where you put your elbow, it's all hard plastic. And even compared to Hyundai Elantra, I think they used too much hard plastics for the second row passengers. It gets better up front, so we're going to show you that pretty soon. Then we have a full automatic window for the second row passengers, and I wish we just came down a little bit more, would have been better. We also have a water bottle holder here. We also have a 3-stage heated seats for the both second row passengers, and you know, even Hyundai Elantra does not have it, so that's pretty usual for compact cars. But I really wish they had a few events back here, just simple ones here, and at least one USB charging port would be nice. And we have a large hump in the middle, although this is front wheel driven car. And there's also armrest that's, they placed a cup holder vertically like this, and I'm not really sure if that's a good idea because it just gets in the way. So please have the cup holders horizontally so it does not get on the way. Also have a regular sunroof, but it actually opens quite a bit. Yeah. I think it's even larger compared to Hyundai Elantras. And this one is actually manual. But, you know, pretty good. So, okay, now let me just move to the front and show you the car from the driver's seat. Okay. So yeah, you really have to slam the door, otherwise it will not close. So, see? Okay, car. Okay, material check. First of all, soft touch is a lot better than the second row seat. Soft, hard, soft, and hard all the way on the bottom. So on the side, it's also hard plastic. And hard plastic, soft touch, stitchings, and soft touch. There's no head-up display, and soft touch. So yeah, generally speaking, like I told you, price, this one is import, so it will be around 27K. And Hyundai Elantra 1.6 liter turbo N9, the top trim is inspiration trim, will be around 25. So and when you think about the price, I mean, I think Hyundai Elantra even has a better interior. And but nonetheless, we have a good looking steering wheel with the flat bottom, D-shaped, so that's pretty good. And we have 2 analog gauges. I mean, the Hyundai Elantra has a full digital gauge cluster, and Tucson and many new cars just comes with the full digital gauge cluster. But you know, I have no complaint about this system. And we also have a screen in the middle. I don't know how big, large that is, maybe 4-inch, but it shows very good information to the driver, so it's very intuitive to use. So I have zero complaint about the system. And to the right, we have 8-inch infotainment screen. So that's also Korean navigations, and you know, very intuitive use. You can just touch and it responds very quickly. So yeah, looks pretty good. And we also have you know, hazard button here, physical buttons, and I like the fact that they're giving us physical buttons for the climate and media control. So, because like I told you, you know, all new Hyundai Tucson is full touch sensitive buttons. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm just really wish they would just take it step by step. You know, just combination. You know, the volume and you know, temperature and fan speed. These things are just better. You know, with physical buttons, in my opinion. So guys, do let me know what you think about it. We also have a few moon lamp we're going to show you pretty soon, and we also have an engine stop buttons, electric parking, auto start and stop up button. We also have a 4 drive modes. Yeah, it changes its character quite a bit from going normal to sports. So I'm going to show you how it drives pretty soon. Parking sensor off. Okay, we also have a 12-volt charging. Wireless charging pad here, but really wish there was an indicator that the phone charger is working, because you have to wait and see whether your phone is being charged or not. See, I still don't know whether it's being charged or not. See, so I wish there was like a little indicator saying your phone is being charged, don't worry. Okay, so we also have 2 cup holders here. Hard plastic though. So, and there's a good space here. It's really deep. So, 1 fast USB charging port. Yeah, this is for my ear. It was like minus 10 degrees Celsius this morning, so it was really cold. But now it's about -2, so it's gotten much better. But it was freezing like hell this afternoon until afternoon. Good space. Some water bottle holder. Okay, so let me just show you the mood lamp settings. Where are we? Ambient lights. So this one is, let me just turn everything because you cannot see it. So that's white. Hyundai has like all these weird names, and Kia too, but this does not have any names. So red, that looks like a, I don't know, yellow, pastel, blue, more blue, and more blue. And that's like a pink. So guys, do let me know what do you think about the ambient lights. There's no sound generator, but we're gonna go drive this car pretty soon. All right, so I think I told you everything about the car. So let me just go out and drive this 7th generation Volkswagen Jetta. Let you hear the engines. Let you hear how it competes against 1.6 liter turbo from Elantra N9. Elantra N9 makes about 204 horsepower. This one 150. So let's see how it behaves. And this is what the headlamp system looks like. Let me see. So that's DRL headlamp, high beam. We also have a cornering lamp. Yeah, it's burp type. This is actually, you see that. So cornering lamp also is from fog lamp, but it's burp type. But I would say it's very bright system. I kind of do like it. Like I told you, this burp type turn signal, but other than that, it looks very nice. Okay, now let me just pay and see you guys soon, so don't go away. All right guys, on the road with all new 7th generation Volkswagen Jetta. First of all, visibility is quite nice. We have large windows all around, but my complaint is that the left side mirror seems to be zoomed in a bit too much. So feels like everything is too close. So, you know, the right side is pretty okay, but even though whatever I do, it just seems to be everything is too much close. So, and it's quite nicely isolated when you close the window. It's not double laminated windows for anywhere, but for somehow it's very nicely isolated. And right now we have the auto start and stop working. Really wish it also had a auto hold as well, but as you see, it's just when it wakes up, it's not too disruptive, so I kind of like it. And the gauge cluster and infotainment screens, it really is, you know, easy on your eyes and very straightforward to use. I like it. Sometimes there are some models just have too bright white background for the gauge cluster system, but this is, you know, black, red, white lettering, very nice. So just depends. We also have blind spot alert system. It does not have monitoring system, but it will help you greatly like this when you're making lane changes. So I mean, if you ask me, yes, I think it's the recent driving aids are worth the money, because even if you avoid one accident, it will just pay for itself. We also have adaptive cruise control. We set it up like this. Right, set it up to 80 kilometers per hour. But this has no lane keep assist. Hyundai Elantra N-Line has lane keep assist, so really wish it all had a lane keep assist as well. So overall, I mean, even the moon lamp does not hurt your eyes all that much, because it's directed toward the bottom, so it's quite nice. Some models just hit you on the face and you know, just distract you while driving, but this is pretty good. We also have a full automatic for all windows, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, so this feels very similar to other Volkswagens, such as a Tiguan. Feels very similar to Tiguan. Tiguan is a very nice car too. Okay, so lead car is driving away. You have to input, otherwise the car will not drive itself. So this does not have you know, stop and go function, as far as I know. And that's Hyundai Tucson on the right. Pretty nice, very catchy. And when it comes to a full stop, it will come to a full stop. So to be very helpful in the congested area. And that's a Avante AD, which is, I personally think that one is the best looking Hyundai Avante or Elantra. Okay, so let's go over here. Yeah, we have lots of Volkswagen Golf, Jetta, lots of Tiguan, and lots of Passat as well. Not much traffic anymore, so. And now let's just start driving with normal. This 1.4 liter turbo actually makes about 150 horsepower, 184 pound-feet of torque. I like this 1.4 liter turbo. It works very diligently, and it just likes to rev all the way up to red line, and sounds pretty good for a 4-cylinder gasoline engine. Not too loud, and it just, the way it climbs up the RPM range is just very smooth. Just like I told you, 8-speed automatic does work beautifully with this 1.4 liter turbo. And you know, if you ask me, yes, I do prefer the 8-speed automatic compared to the 7-speed DCT, and that's just my personal thoughts. I mean, I always like a torque converter rather than the 7-speed DCT, because it just shifts smoother. And this one is also very, when you put it onto bottom, it just goes into the sports mode, and it has no paddle shifter. But look, 5, 4, 3. So a shift 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So shift very nicely. If the torque converter 8-speed is slow, I mean, I would prefer 7-speed DCT, but this one actually shifts very fast too. 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let me know, how do you guys like the 8-speed automatic in the comment section. There's no sound generator. Let me just put the car into sports mode and just let you hear a little bit. So it just pulls very linearly compared to Hyundai N-Line. Hyundai N-Line pulls a lot harder. Some point, I mean, Hyundai Elantra makes about 204 horsepower. It's turbocharged 1.6 liter turbo, which also pulls Hyundai Tucson as well. So at some points, you know, it just feels like it's got too much power. So, but this one feels very adequate. It takes a little bit of time at first, but it just pulls very linearly. Its peak torque starts as early as 1400 RPM, so it just pulls very nicely to 3000, and it's just, I really like this motor, 1.4 liter. I feel it will be very reliable as well, because look how smoothly it pulls. 4,000, 5,000. So it just pulls very nicely. Really wish there were paddle shifters. It would have been much more engaging to drive. So this combination I really like. There's no sound generator, but it actually sounds pretty decent for a compact car. So let me just let you hear one more time. Full throttle. 5.5. A shift that's nearly 6,000, like 5,800 RPM maybe. Oh my God. And there's the forward collision warning. Wow. That just got me. Very nice. So I think it's plenty powerful to move this new Jetta. So let me know, how do you guys like it in the comment sections. So I mean, it would be best, you know, I like 1.6 liter turbo from the Elantra N9 a bit better, but if they had an 8-speed automatic, that would be much better. So let's talk about handling as well. This car actually handles pretty nicely, but compared to Hyundai Elantra N9, when I parked this car right next to all new Hyundai Elantra, this car, Jetta, feels like it's larger and feels like it's sitting a bit higher. So, and this car also has a torsion beam at the rear, while the Hyundai Elantra N9 has multi-link at the rear. So handling wise, Hyundai Elantra N9 handles a bit better. But nonetheless, I told you this car handles very nicely. And ESC just grabs you whenever you in trouble. It will grab you. You see? It's very slippery here in Korea because it snowed yesterday and it's been snowing whole month, and they just put like a whole bunch of calcium chloride on the floor, on the road, so it's very slippery. So you have to be careful on one of these days. So what about the steering wheel? Steering wheel feels very comfortable. It's speed sensitive, so it feels light on parking lots on low speed, but when you're going fast it becomes heavy. So like I told you, it's wrapped around with great leather and it's got decal steering wheels. It's easy to drive as well. So yeah, so we are in that speed zone again. Let me just turn on the adaptive cruise control. It works very nicely. You can also change the length of the car in front. I really wish there was also lane keep assist. This guy does not have lane keep assist, but it's very stable, look. So working very beautifully. And like I told you, it's very nicely isolated. We're driving about 80 kilometers per hour and look how quiet it is. It's very stable as well. So this will be very good highway cruiser. So no problem as long distance journeys. And we also, I have to check the efficiency in the city while going back home and back to office today. But when we tested highway efficiency, it was very efficient. It returned like nearly 20 kilometers per liter, which is amazing. So I'm looking forward to do the test drive, efficiency test while going back home today, and going to use that and give you an answer how efficient it was in the city when we upload the daytime review. So, and seats are very comfortable for the driver's seats, and I think it's more spacious compared to Hyundai Elantra. It seems to be wider, and I have a better headroom, up here as well. So if you want a more comfortable car, I think this will be a very good car. So let me tell you, if you ask me, would I buy Hyundai Elantra N9 or this Jetta with 1.4 liter turbo? Of course, if I was in Germany, I would have to think very hard, but you know, I'm living here in Korea, and you know, maintenance fee and everything would be a lot cheaper for me, Elantra N-Line, and all the features and materials used for the Elantra seem to be a bit better, and I'm just so used to the infotainment screens and gauge cluster from Hyundai, so that's also a plus for me. So and N-Line also makes a good power, 204 horsepower, and just pulls crazy. Time to time I get scared driving the N-Line. So it's obvious, quite obvious answer. So if I would have chance to choose between this 1.4 liter turbo all new 7th generation Jetta and Hyundai Elantra, I will probably choose Hyundai Elantra N-Line. Okay, but if I was you know, say, you know, in the United States or North America, I would think very hard, because this 1.4 liter turbo is sufficient enough to pull it effectively, and also you can also have some fun, also have those sports. But if you want more performance driving, I would say you should go with the Hyundai Elantra N-Line. But if you want more comfortable, more, you know, easygoing car, then I think this Jetta is better for you. So guys, let me know which one would you buy for yourself personally in the comment section. Okay, and you know, Volkswagens are imports for us, so it's just more expensive to repair and maintain, and you know, more expensive insurance rates. So, but still, many of my friends and many buyers do buy Volkswagen because they like to differentiate themselves from just buying under their Hyundai or Kia, and this Volkswagen certainly works. Even though it's imports, it's not far away. You know, it's about $2,000 difference, $2,000 difference. So you know, it's quite price competitive even here in Korea. Okay, so let me just let you hear it one more time. Full throttle, 4,000, 5,000, shifting. Wow. Pulls very nicely, and like I told you, it actually handles pretty nicely. It will just hold itself nicely, even thrown into corners, and good brakes. But overall, it feels a little bit softer than I thought. Soft for German cars, but so I guess they really wanted to tune this car for comfort, I guess, on long distance journeys. So I mean, they're just different cars. So let me know, how do you like your Volkswagens? If you have Volkswagen Jetta, let me know, fans, how do you like your Jettas in the comment section. Alright guys, so this has been our night drive with 2020 Volkswagen Jetta. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back with much more. So if you love cars and car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel, and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Thank you guys, stay healthy, and see you soon. Bye bye.